Tonight, coalition of political parties commend INEC for free and fair polls. Plus, key players in water industry on need to protect rivers from environmental pollution as Global Day of River is marked. A very good evening to you and welcome to the news at 7, coming to you live from NTA Benin. I am Udwa Kobong Achibong. A new governor-elect has been announced. Senator Monday Okpeolo of the APC will now be the #1 man of the state for the next 4 years after the expiration of the tenure of Governor Godwin Obaseki. The report.
Having satisfied the requirement of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected.
The results collated from the 18 local government areas of the state, as presented by the various local government coalition officers, indicate that Okpeolo won in 11 local government areas, securing 291,667 votes. Aswe Godalo of PDP won in 7 of the local government areas with 247,274 votes, while Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party secured 20,247 of the total votes cast. 17 political parties fielded candidates in the election that was decided by less than 30% of the over 2.6 million registered voters in the state.
Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has congratulated the candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC, Senator Monday Okpeolo, for his victory at the Saturday's Edo State governorship election. Statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, says President Tinubu also commends the efforts of the leaders of the party, both at the national and state levels, the governors of the party, which helped in achieving victory for the party. The statement adds that President Tinubu describes the victory as a testament of the fact that people are in support of the ruling party, its progressive ideals, economic re-engineering program, and commitment to the improvement of lives of Nigerians. The statement further adds that Senator Okpeolo should not gloat over his victory, but to see it as a call to service, and encourages him to demonstrate magnanimity in victory by reaching out to his political opponents for the unity of the people and the development of the state. The statement also praises other candidates that participated in the peaceful election for their contributions to advancing Nigeria as a stable democracy, and appeals to those aggrieved in the outcome of the election to seek redress through legal channels. Also, Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu has congratulated Senator Monday Okpeolo, Edo Governor-elect, following his victory in the September 21, 2024 governorship election. Statement by Chief Press Secretary to Deputy Governor Musa Ebuan says Comrade Shaibu emphasized that all political acrimony should end with the announcement of the results by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The statement calls on Governor Godwin Obaseki, Aswe Godalo, and other candidates to set aside political differences and work together in the interest of the people of Edo State. The statement stresses that collaboration across party lines would lead to better governance and a more prosperous state. The statement commends INEC for conducting a credible and peaceful election while pressing security agencies for ensuring a safe electoral environment. The statement further encourages the governor-elect to be gracious in victory by reaching out to opponents and fostering inclusivity in his administration. Still on the election, 6 suspects are in the custody of the police for allegedly being in possession of firearms of different make a number of beavers, machines and voter cards during the just concluded Edo governorship election. The Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of the exercise, Frank Mba, disclosed this during his post-election briefing in Benin City. Goodluck Enaini has details.
DIG Frank Mba said the suspects were arrested in various locations across the state and are currently undergoing police interrogation.
We have a total of 6 arrests. That's a summary. We expect this number to shoot up in the course of investigations because we expect that there will be accomplices. I mean, that there will be people who aided, who abetted, who procured, who facilitated, who sponsored these suspects who were arrested.
The DIG says throughout the exercise, the police and other security agencies recorded no loss of life, assault, or molestation of IMEX staff. He also spoke on the post activities of the police in the state, including confidence-building patrols to protect government facilities and ensure public safety.
We are commencing massive patrols of the state. We are putting in place a strategy that will give rise to high visibility policing.
He appreciates the people of the state for their conduct before, during, and after the exercise, urging them to be law-abiding citizens. In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NT News.
This news is being streamed live on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. You can be part of the news online. You can also reach out to NTA Benin Newsroom on any breaking news and happenings in the state via the number 0915-355-9648. You can also send WhatsApp messages to the same number. You're still watching NTA Benin News at 7. We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay tuned.
When it's time to buy home appliances for your convenience and comfort, think twice. Think if it's genuine, if it's affordable and reliable. Also think if it's of progressive quality. Welcome to A Progressive Electronics. Welcome to quality. For over 25 years, we've been delivering quality, tested and durable brands of TVs, fridges, freezers, air conditioners, power generators, washing machines, and more to our teeming customers. Think of the brand from Sony, Samsung, LG, Hisense. We got it all and more. Still, we deal on interior decor and furnishing items for your homes and offices. Visit our main office at number 85 Mission Road or 116 Mission Road, Benin City, and be amazed by our wide range of electronics. Our interior decor showroom is at 86 Mission Road or call 0803-358-2468. A Progressive Electronics. It's progress all the way.
Congratulations, 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 Your Excellencies, Senator Madu Bavolo and Honorable Dennis Idausa, at your victory at the polls, which have shown that you indeed a godsend to Edo and the journey of transformation of the state has begun. I join all and sundry to celebrate your emergence. I am beyond thrilled to congratulate you on your well-deserved win. Your dedication to Edo State's progress is truly inspiring, and we are honored to have you as our governor. Your tireless effort has paid off, and we are celebrating your victory. Congratulations, congratulations. This message is courtesy Ambassador Dr. John Okubo Roberts JP, aka the Amakuro Botariga 1 of Niger Delta State.
Where's Glory?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello? Where's Glo now?
I didn't hear.
Glo, don't go village. Tell all our customer Abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Glo berekete 10x. Now he might take tension my customers. Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah. Wait, so with 1.5 when they give all of us, so you they enjoy up to 15,000 naira credit and data.
And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if you enjoy, if you not join Global Dedicated 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credit, you just carry your phone, dial *777#. Finish.
Gulo, you don't win.
Una see there here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow.
Please save now Glow they fine. Now Glow they go.
Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Many thanks for staying tuned. The candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the just concluded state governorship election, Dr. Asue Ighodalo, wants supporters of the party not to be dismayed by the outcome of the election, believing that all hope is not lost. This is contained in a broadcast to the supporters of the Dream. Goodluck Naini has excerpts. We'll bring you that report as soon as it is ready. And still talking about election, the Labour Party candidate Olumide Akpata has disclosed that he will not be in a hurry to approach the court until after the outcome of a forensic study of the result by his councils and party. He was briefing the media on the heels of the announcement of to result and declaration of the winner of the last Saturday's governorship election. Eugenia Ndubisi reports.
Labour Party candidate in the Edo governorship election, Olumide Akpata, says although the election was largely free from historical forms of election day malpractices such as ballot box snatching, but was marred by alleged voter intimidation and falsification of results. Olumide Akpata says what transpired on 21st September 2024 was not an election, but electoral transactions. He condemns in strong terms political parties that allegedly engaged in vote buying.
We continue to envision an ideal state and a Nigeria where ideas triumph over naira, where the collective will of the people shapes our future, and where every citizen feels the impact of good governance in their daily lives.
He urges all stakeholders to seize this pivotal moment and interrogate the irregularities, not merely as post-mortem of the election, but as a critical step in safeguarding Nigeria's democracy.
We must push for comprehensive electoral reform. We need to leverage technology to create foolproof systems that make vote buying not just difficult but impossible.
Olumide Akpata, who says he remains faithful to the belief in the sanctity of the ballot and the right of the people to freely choose their leaders, commends those who came out to vote last Saturday. In Benin, Eugenia Ndubisi, NTA News.
In the meantime, the coalition of political parties which participated in the just concluded Edo State governorship election has declared the poll free, fair and credible. Joy Ebo reports.
A representative of the Assembly of Registered Political Parties, Bishop Akalame, has applauded the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and security agencies for their roles in ensuring a smooth and transparent process of the election held on September 21st, 2024. They expressed satisfaction with the conduct and results of the election, describing it as a victory for democracy.
INEC has security agencies that were involved in the election process to be highly committed for the law by law. We therefore accept the outcome of the election with so much excitement. We also represent our district senator, Mother Honorable and Right Honorable Dennis Dawson, both governors
as deputy-elect and a well-deserved victory.
The rep emphasized that the peaceful conduct and credible outcome of the election served as a positive milestone in Nigeria's electoral journey, setting a precedent for future elections in the country. The coalition called on all Edo State residents to continue to support democratic institutions and work together to maintain peace in the state. In Benin, Joy Igbo, NTA News.
It's time for another round of messages. The news continues shortly. Please stay.
Ataye no gwa no rileketi wolon agbono geyin opoku no sayori na amo kaibo nurome egeno lai ame imuegbe yogo odubu lórí osunde iye no enegbe upin gbalaka lai nuweri zukmon bola ni mo yakun yin tewu dazi no ge wagbon edeni so ebiebi kalo e mo kirebo so kokoko so de kugba kege e awe mo we yari ogbon ori mo kire dogbonu yin e ka ko no kuya enu ya koke mo kokebo zebi yebo iye no yo gbodo gbele yan ni mo kire do iye no kotize yeruru pe ko e worun nu yara so yen megbe gbogie e mo eye iyen e odo yeru ere bede na ewe na ru kugba kege no pase ya wewe na we ni mo kire gbe keye akowo kayo bo tedo rege no lai omogo bebo pious egberame odubu.
Many thanks for staying tuned. And back to our earlier report, where we told you that the candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the just concluded state governorship election, Dr. Asu Ighodalo, wants supporters of the party not to be dismayed by the outcome of the election, believing that all hope is not lost. This is contained in a broadcast to the supporters of the Dream. Goodluck Kanani has the excerpt.
Dr. Ighodalo extends his gratitude to those who defied the rains and endured other discomfort to cast their votes for him last Saturday, 21st September 2024, describing them as the true heroes of our democracy. He said his aspiration is not born out of the love for power, but a genuine desire to serve the people and creates a pathway to prosperity for all in Edo State.
In the face of this challenge, we must not be discouraged. The illusory triumph of evil over good is only temporary. Our journey towards a prosperous Edo State does not end here. It is just beginning. Let us remain engaged, committed, and united in our collective resolve to create a pathway for prosperity for all in Edo State. You did not abandon me during our campaign, and I promise you, by the grace of God Almighty, that as we face a daunting and uncertain future together, I will not abandon you.
He urged his supporters to be law-abiding and remain calm rather than resort to violence. In Benin, Goodluck Kanani, NTA News.
And to other matters now, Rivers play major roles in fisheries, transportation of goods and people, in the promotion of tourism, as well as for mental health. Despite the many benefits of rivers to the balancing of the ecosystem, they are still being threatened, especially by human activities. As the world celebrates World Rivers Day, this year, key players who were guests on NTA Benin Network program Frontline are advocating a global action in protecting the water bodies from all forms of pollution. Ifomo Kafo reports.
Rivers are said to be the lifeblood of the earth. They are vital and vibrant ecosystem for many species. Most humans depend on rivers for their livelihood. However, when rivers are so badly polluted through industrial activities, chemical waste dumped in them, or through poor water management, huge challenges emerge. Guests on Frontline from Benin Owena River Basin Development Authority, Federal Ministry of Water Resources, believe can pose a life threat to the totality of the ecosystem. This year's World River Day with the theme, Protecting Our Rivers from Pollution, the guests, Engineer Salu Ahmed and Osikela Omo Ihoreda, believe is a wake-up call for taking responsibility in ensuring a non-pollutant rivers.
Of agricultural practices also which emphasize a prolific use of chemicals, in food production, also get washed, into our rivers. The communities that also live around rivers oftentimes also resort to defecation, on the waters of the rivers. And the implication of this is that because you are upstream, you pollute the rivers, you are essentially making it difficult or impossible for those who are living downstream towards whom the rivers, river waters flow, to use it. If you consider the fact that the rivers are actually conveyance structure of waters, from one part to the other, any attempt or effort to, make it unfit for use at one end affects, the others. The pollution of our rivers and other water bodies poses great danger to everybody. And so we're emphasizing the need for all to act together and in unison to ensure that our water bodies, our rivers, are protected against pollutants and infection.
The whole essence is for us to the conservation of the rivers and sustainable management of our rivers. Part of our focus, our mandate is to drive and move our states with collaboration with other government agencies towards an ODF state, ODF communities. So it's very significant that one state has attained that status. The United Nations is clamoring for us to all move into an era where we're completely open defecation free. So we must, as individuals, also ensure we stop defecating in the open, whether it be it in the rivers or elsewhere, because this thing, from runoff, it contaminates our waterways.
They're also optimistic with the global advocacy on the rights of rivers. They will not only be protected, but will help to boost economic values.
Is mainly on the advocacy, where we are reaching out to the people, various members of the public, various stakeholders, to carry forward what we have done, even though in a symbolic manner, so that our rivers can continue, to survive and to sustain life.
Done in all our major rivers across our catchment, 4 states, we've installed river gauges. So there are river gauges to collect, collate, analyze data. And that is very important. If you want to do a dam, you want to do anything around water, you need data to plan where's the stream flow, to plan so many things. So we have, and that has cost the government a lot of money. We've trained personnel in the hydrological department to handle these things. We have, last year we also published what is known as the hydrological yearbook. It's a tool for researchers and other people, for people that want to seeking for data in one way or the other. So
the agency is advocating for commitment in recovering freshwater biodiversity, as well as the restoration of the natural river flows and cleaning up polluted waters, which will help people and nature to thrive. In Benin, Ifoma Ukafo, NTA News.
A service of songs was held in honor of late Abdulmalik Haruna Afebwa in Awoyemi, Okila, Esako Isoko government area, where the officiating priest, Venerable Philemon Marcos, enjoined Christians to live life that will earn them salvation. Akim Tayokai reports that the former Minister of State Budget and National Planning, Clement Agba, was present at the service of songs.
The body of late Prince Abdulmalik Haruna Afebwa arrived Obila in a motorcade as the entire community came out to welcome the body to the community. The body was first received by the Afebwa family at the Afebwa Rural Palace in Awuyemi, Obila. The body thereafter was taken to the country home where the service of songs was held. The officiating priest, Venerable Marcos Philemon, in a message, Man and Eternity, said, every soul is appointed to die once, after then judgment.
One of the characteristics of death is that death is universal, death is inevitable, death is imminent, and whether you like it or not, you will die.
Choir administration added spices to the day. Some children of late Priest Abdulmalik Haruna Afebwa described their late father as a corporate gentleman of repute who lived for the well-being of all.
His kindness towards us. Whenever I call Daddy, I need something, he doesn't relent to give. I'm going to miss him seriously.
I'm going to miss his fatherly advice, his guidance, his love, his protection.
I'm no longer having a father. It's something that can better be imagined.
He's a man of many parts, but fundamentally, he's a man who you will never see his frown.
Late Priest Abdulmalik Haruna Afebwa died at the age of 85. He was the deputy governorship candidate of the Nigerian People's Party (NPP) in the 1983 governorship election and a member of APC Board of Trustees in Obila. Akim Itayoka, NTA News.
And that's the news. Thank you so much for your time. Good evening.